Hello and welcome to Kitchen Sensibility. Happy Mother's Day. Today's Mother's Day and I'm getting ready to go over to my little brother's house. He's going to be hosting the family this afternoon for a shrimp boil. We actually still get together every Sunday afternoon, my whole family, and have dinner together. And of course we usually go to Mom's, but since today is Mother's Day, we're going to give Mom a break and we're going to my little brother's house. I'll take you along as well and we'll watch him put together his shrimp boil and say hi to the family as well. But in the meantime, my job is to prepare the crab balls. We grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, which is famous for steamed crabs and seafood. We don't get too many steamed crabs out of Lake Michigan here, but we can get a hold of some good crab meat. So I'm going to do crab balls in the traditional Baltimore way, which I think is the only way and the best way. I know people do it different ways all over the country, but this is the best way. The first thing we need to do when we're having crab balls or crab cakes is have tartar sauce. That's a necessary accompaniment. So I'm going to put together a quick, easy homemade tartar sauce that's really delicious as well. So we've got a good high quality mayonnaise here. I'm going to use about a cup or so. Okay. To that, I've already done the prep work for the ingredients, and what we're going to add here is about a tablespoon of chopped capers. I've chopped some fresh parsley here. I'm going to use half of it here in the tartar sauce, and the other half I'm going to retain for use in the crab cakes. So that's about a tablespoon as well, maybe a tablespoon and a half. We've got about a tablespoon of sweet pickle relish, and about a tablespoon of dill pickle as well. Add some salt, not too much salt because the capers are pretty salty. Some pepper. Let's give that a quick stir to combine. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and get this into a pretty bowl to take over to my brother's, and I'm going to get the crab meat into a bowl and just pick through it real fast to make sure that there's no big shells in it, and then I'll meet you back here in a couple of minutes to show you how to put the crab balls together. Stay tuned! Okay, hi, welcome back. I have my tartar sauce that I made just a little bit ago in a pretty bowl, chilling out in the refrigerator. Next thing that we're going to do now is put together our crab balls. And here's the crab meat. I have 2 pounds of crab meat. And I picked through that and removed any of the little shells that you might feel, but you want to keep the lumps of the crab meat intact as much as possible because that's what makes it really good. So the first thing we're going to do is add 2 eggs. That's going to bind the cakes together. Oops, got a shell. Shell. Here, shell. There. Whoop. There we go. Get a little rinse on my hands. Okay. So let me grab a fork here and we'll combine our eggs just to break them up a little bit. Here we go. Now let's add about a 1/4 cup or so of mayonnaise. Again, this is used as the glue to hold the cakes together. Stir that to combine. Okay, crab cakes wouldn't be crab cakes or any other Maryland seafood for that matter without Old Bay. So we're going to add a good tablespoon, maybe 2, depending on how seasoned you like it. I love it seasoned heavily. Okay, next thing we're going to add is just a little bit of mustard. This gives it a nice little tang. About a tablespoon. And I like everything I eat to have a little bit of spice in it. Not too much though, you just need a little bit to give it that little tang. Oh, that smells good. Okay, then we just need, I'm using panko breadcrumbs today because I like the way they're a little bit more crispy than traditional breadcrumbs. But we just need a little bit of these. Again, this is just to act as a binder. Let's do about a quarter cup or so of the breadcrumbs. And take them, you want to take a look at your mixture and you want it to start thickening up a little bit. This looks like a pretty good consistency here. We'll add this to the crab meat, and then if it still seems a little bit wet, then you can just add a little bit more breadcrumbs at that point. So we'll add this. To the crab. I'm going to get a bigger spoon so I can mix it without breaking up those lumps. Fold the mixture in. Again, being careful, you want it to be mixed thoroughly, but you want to be as careful as you can not to break up the lumps. This is all about just tasting that delicious crab meat and enhancing the flavors. That looks pretty good to me. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more breadcrumbs. We just need that to come together a little bit tighter. Another quarter cup or so. And fold that in. Smells delicious. Okay. That's all combined. We've reached a good consistency. And the next thing we have to do is form the balls. And it depends. If you're making crab cakes, you can make them a little bit bigger for an entree. And in this situation, we're just going to be using them as hors d'oeuvres. So we just want about a golf ball size ball. I'm going to line them up on the sheet tray. We're going to take them over to Dave's house, and we're going to bake them off in the oven. So this is about the size that we're looking for. I'll show you how to do one. And that's all there is to it. Crab ball number one. And I'm going to go ahead and get the rest finished, and then I'll meet you back when we're over at Dave's, and we can check in and see how he's doing with his crab boil, with the shrimp boil, and then we'll stick the crab balls in the oven. See you soon! Okay, hi everybody, we're here at Dave's house. As promised, he's preparing his shrimp boil, and to start off, he's got some onions quartered, some fresh thyme, some lemons cut in half, some fresh corn pieces, bay leaves, and he's over there cutting up some andouille. Wave, Dave. Okay, we'll check back in with everybody later. Hang in there. Okay, everybody, here's the finished product. First, say hi to Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And here's the crab balls that came out of the oven. And here's David finishing his shrimp boil. Oh, look at that.
Delicious.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody else. We'll see you later. Bye.